Oh, hello. Hi, Marisa. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm just setting up on my end. How you doing? Kind of fine, I guess. Oh, why kind of fine? Yeah, why just kind of fine? I think I'm doing kind of fine too. Yeah, at work recently, I've been working on a huge project. Was kind of stressful, but thankfully it's over now. I did it. Marisa says, I prefer not to talk about it on stream. Okay, all good. Whoop. Alright, I'm just gonna set up Leetcode on my end. By the way, I've been learning how to, or trying to learn, how to dunk a basketball. I'm only 5'9", 5'10", so it's so hard. 2 weeks ago, I touched rim for the first time, like the rim of the basketball hoop. I was so happy. And then I never did it again. I don't know why I can't recreate it. Maybe I got sick or something. But it was a huge moment for me. I'm just doing jump squats every day. Oh wait, I remember what I was doing. I'm trying to get this Chrome extension to work. Called Elden Leetcode. It's supposed to put Elden Ring style text and visuals when you submit on Leetcode, but it's not working for whatever reason. Let me try this. Yep, absolutely not working. Oh well, I'll figure it out some other time. Yeah, no clue why that extension's not working at all. Oh, also, I got new music. Don't know if you can hear. This music is slightly different from my usual music. Very nice guy on Discord. What was his username? I totally forgot his username. By the name of Callie666. Composed this for me. Only I have it. I really like the music. It's like very piano-y, and there's bits and pieces of computer beep boop noises sprinkled all around. very chill. I like it. Okay, I think I'm ready. Leetcoding, here we go. Bam, I'm here. Hello, good morning, or afternoon, evening, wherever you are. It's currently evening in my time. Are you guys ready to try threesome? This problem is called threesome. It's a medium problem, and I'm gonna do it in Python. Okay, threesome. Given an integer array nums, return all the triplets, nums I, nums j, nums k, such that I is not equal to j, I not equal to k, and j not equal to k, and nums I plus nums j plus nums k equals 0. Notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. Ooh, okay. So basically you're given an array and you're supposed to return all sets of 3 numbers where you can't use duplicate elements. The elements have to be from different indices and they add up to 0. I vaguely remember this problem. There's a trick, right? I recall it has to do with sorting. Okay, so you're given, let's look at this example over here. You're given this array of numbers. It would be helpful to sort this array of numbers, right? So if you take any 3 numbers, you'll be like, okay, what can I do to increase the sum? Just move the numbers to the right? And then if you want to decrease the sum, you move the numbers to the left because it's all sorted. So let's sort it. And so this problem, this array over here, if you sort it, it becomes like -4. My mouse writing still has not improved. -1, -1, and then 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so this is the sorted form of this array. You would start a pointer over here, and then you would put your other 2 pointers, j, k, at least from the start, from the number directly to the right of I, and then at the very end. And then you check their sum, right? If their sum is too small, you move j this way, and if the sum is too large, you move k this way, because the array is sorted. If you want smaller numbers, you go this way. If you want bigger numbers, you go this way. So you would basically iterate I from left to right every time you do this whole JK shtick. And we have to be careful of duplicates, right? So if we've seen I before, every time we increment I, we need to make sure that I is not the same. And then every time we get an answer with J and K, we have to make sure we don't get the same one again, right? So for example, over here we have -1 as J. If we increment J again, we'll get -1 again. So if we get an answer, we have to increment J until it's not the same as this previous one. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if we don't get an answer right, because then we'll just skip it regardless because it doesn't add up to 0. Yeah, I see. That's how you do it. Now the hard part is to do it in Python. Oh boy. Time to start coding. Okay. Oh, let me also get out my coding notebook. Okay, so oh yeah, I remember this weird quirk about Python is that if you do for I and range blah blah blah, you can't really skip indices, can you? Because every time you start a new loop, it snaps back to the I was planning to do. So we probably have to do something like int I is equal to 0, no semicolons, while I is less than length of nums. Usually this will be sufficient, but we don't want it to look at the last two numbers, so we'll do like -2, -1, -2. Yeah, that should be it. And then every time we do I++. Oh, can you not do this in Python? Plus equals 1. That's strange. I swear in every other language you could do ++. Okay. And then you would do j is equal to I plus 1, k is equal to length of nums minus 1, starting from the end. And if everything adds up to 0, nums I plus nums j plus nums k is equal to 0. Then you add this to your list that you return, right? Yeah, you return a list of lists, okay. So let's instantiate our result. Result is equal to this. Okay. Then you would do result.append. Do you return the indices or do you return the actual values? Return the triplet, oh, the actual values, okay. Dot append nums I, comma nums j, comma nums k. Okay. And then else if, you know what, maybe I should store this whole thing as its own variable because I'm going to use the value multiple times. Sum is equal to this whole thing. So if sum is equal to 0, then append it to the answer. Else if sum is less than 0, then you have to do j++. Dang, I can't believe plus plus isn't a thing in Python. And then else, this is the case if sum is greater than 0, which means you have to decrease it. So do k minus equals 1. Yeah, I think we should be able to hit some sort of base case here. Oh wait, we have to do this like multiple times, right? So we have to do some iteration here. So we can probably wrap this part in like a while. J is less than k, meaning they're, you know, the indices make sense. Then do this whole shtick. Yeah, take the sum. Yeah, okay. This should converge, right? Oh wait, if we have a result over here, we'll never converge. Maybe j plus plus for now. Plus equals 1. K minus equals 1. Cool. And then in the end, we will return result. This probably won't work completely yet because we didn't take care of duplicate cases, but I just want to run it to make sure it's somewhat working. Runtime error. Oh, there's no types in Python. I could also do the fancy one-line instantiation like this. Expected a is this not how you do an else if statement in Python? Python else if. Oh, it's literally just elif? Okay. Oh, I did not know that. elif. I should totally write this down. Conditionals. It's literally elif. And then I'm missing a colon here. Nice, we're getting somewhere. Let's go. Output was nothing. Expected something. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, I got 0, 0, 0. Okay. Okay, well, this is not good. What are we doing wrong? At least we're getting some cases right. Why are we not getting anything here? I, J, K. It's weird. Well, when in doubt, print stuff out. Print I. You know what? I should probably print the value. Nums I. And then I'll continually print out the values of j and k too. Nums j, nums k. And then when we get here, I'll print bound solution. Okay, what do we have here? I 0, -4. I should probably print out the sum too. Print sum. I'm gonna just put a new line here for organization's sake. Cool, okay. This is the exact same example here. So first we start off at -1, 0, 4, -4, sum is -5. We want to go bigger, right? So j should increase. So 2, 1, -4, good. Okay, -4, -3. We should still increase, right? So j should increase to -1 here, I guess. Why is it going even lower? Why did it go lower? I is -1, right? So it should be... Oh no, it should be -2 still. Hold on. We didn't sort it. That's why. We didn't sort this thing. Oh no. How do you sort in Python? What a silly mistake. Sort nums. Does this make a new array, or will this sort it in place? Python, how to sort. List.sort, okay. Oh, dot sort. Oh, it's a function that you can call in a list, okay. Nums.sort. Oh, I gotta write this down too. Sorting. List.sort. That's handy to know. Okay. Hey, we're getting answers now. That's good. So now all we have to do is get rid of duplicates, it seems. So we are getting the right answers. It's just that we're repeating a answer 2 times. Yeah, these 2. And then over here, good. Good. Okay. We're on the right track. I'm gonna remove these print statements. Okay, so every time we increment I over here, it's probably fine if I is at index 0 because there's nothing that came after it. But if I is greater than 0, if I is greater than 0, that means we freshly incremented it. We need to check if it's greater than its previous index, or like its value isn't the same as its previous index. And nums I is equal to nums I minus 1, its previous. Then we will continue. Yeah, because we probably checked all possibilities anyways to, yeah, prevent duplicates. Let's just try this out. Uh-oh, what happened? Really? I just added this thing? No, if I is greater than 0, and nums I is equal to nums I minus 1. Continue. Is it actually just this one? If I comment that out, you're telling me it passes. Really? What's wrong with this statement? If I is greater than 0, nums I is equal to nums I minus 1. Continue. Python, how to continue in a loop. Continue is a thing, right? Immediately while loops to the beginning of the while loop. Oh. I know what's wrong. I didn't increment I, so I plus equals 1. And then you continue. There we go. Oh. We didn't take care of the case where we increment j and k though. That will probably show up in these submission cases, and then we'll be able to get a test case for it. Yeah, there we go. So -5 is here. Okay, I'll just use this test case. Okay, so what happens when we get a test case? While the current j, I guess if the next j is equal to my current j, we keep incrementing j while keeping in mind this conditional, right? We have to make sure the indices are actually reasonable. Yeah, it's like this case over here. If we see that the next j is equal to my current j, then keep incrementing. Yeah, and then in the end, we'll call j plus equals 1 again. That'll get us a 0, which is a brand new element. Okay, let's try this. So while j less than k and nums j plus 1 is equal to nums j, then j plus equals 1. The last j plus 1 here is necessary because this part, the while loop, only gets us to, -1 still. There's one more we have to do after that. Yeah. Is this the best way of doing it? Do we need, like, this extra j plus equals 1 is kind of bothering me. We can't do it like the I thing over here, right? Because there's nothing behind us to check. It's only stuff that's in front of us. Or can we do like j plus, oh, you still need an extra j plus 1 though. You can do j plus equals 1 and then you do the while loop while stuff behind me is the same as my current one. Yeah. Yeah, I guess no matter what, we'll need an extra j plus 1. Okay. Next up is the k. So while this is true, and nums k minus equals 1 is equal to the current k, then k minus equals 1. Let's go. We got this. Hey, we got it. Kapow. Just gonna, I don't need this anymore. I'll move it away. I wonder what the fastest people did. Oh, okay. So you could do a for loop here. Oh, it makes sense. You're just continuing, huh? Yeah, you have to sort it. So if I is, well, this is short. If I is greater than 0, meaning it has a previous, and we have a duplicate, continue. J is equal to that, k is equal to that makes sense. While j is less than k, total is equal to this, yeah. If total is greater than 0, k minus 1, yeah. If you need more, j plus 1, else answer to append, yeah. Oh, they only did a j plus equals 1. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Because if your j is different, then you'll automatically skip the identical k that gave you an answer, right? Because that k definitely won't be in your future answers, assuming j is different. Oh. Naruhodo. Oh. Yeah, screw this k. Alright, I'll take it. It's a interesting, I guess, code snippet that you can cut out. Cool. Next up is container with most water. Man, I'm still kind of bummed out that my Eldon Leetcode extension doesn't work. Like, why can't it detect that I submitted? Kind of broken right now. Okay, container with most water. You are given an integer array height of length n. There are n vertical lines drawn such that the two endpoints of the ith line are I, 0 and I, height I. Find two lines set together with the x-axis form a container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water a container can store. Notice that you may not slide the container. Ooh, okay. Marisa says maybe reinstall the extension. Maybe. Let me give that a try actually. We can take a nice little 5-minute break from Leetcoding. Okay, gonna remove the extension. You probably can't see what I'm doing because I'm doing it on a not incognito tab. Eldon Leetcode. Chrome extension. Oh, there's two Eldon Leetcodes on Chrome Web Store. One has 4.7, one has 3 stars. Because I'll get the one with 4.7. Alright. Add to Chrome. And then I have to enable it for incognito also. Okay, it should be back. I'm gonna submit this. Nope, still doesn't work. What if I install the Eldon Leetcode version with 3 stars? Three stars at the Chrome. Two Eldon Leetcode extension now, right? Allow an incognito. Submit. Nope, doesn't work. It's okay. I can figure it out some other time. Okay, so in this problem, you're given like a weird tank of water situation. These are all possible sides to the tank of water, I guess. And you're supposed to return the maximum amount of water a container can store. Freaking pen. Okay, so for example, if you choose like this side and then this side, the water is going to spill all the way down until it's like at this level, right? Because this side is the smallest. All the water at the top of here is going to drain out like that, you know? So if you're taking just this side and this side, the maximum amount of water you can have using these two sides as your container is 1, the height times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The width of the container, so it's length 8. Yeah, I totally remember this problem. So it's usually your smallest side that's dragging your best possible volume down, right? So you would increment your index to the next one. So this side and this side are now the sides you're using for your container of water. And this side is now the smaller side. So the water is going to fill up to here before spilling out, because you know, any water over here is going to spill out this way, past the shorter side. So now your volume is 7 times 7, which is 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then now it's this side that's dragging you down. So you try to see what comes next. Maybe you try this side. And then, yeah, you keep trying to change up your smaller side, because that's the side that's, you know, screwing you over. And then, yeah, it's a greedy algorithm. You have 2 pointers. Start one on the very left, start one on the very right. Keep changing or incrementing the side that's screwing your volume over, and until, you know, your pointers converge somewhere in the middle. Then you're done, because you have nowhere to increment those pointers anymore. Yeah, that's the algorithm. Let's try to implement this. Oh, okay. So we need a left pointer. Let's start it at 0. Right pointer. Let's start it at the length of height minus 1. I'm a big fan of this. Instantiate all your variables in one line in Python. It makes your code shorter. Excuse me. Okay, so while the left pointer is less than the right pointer, oh, excuse me, you would try to calculate the volume of water at this place, right? So, so the water height is equal to the min of the height of the left and the height of your right. And then your current volume is equal to the water height times the right minus the left. So basically the water height times the distance, or like the width of the container. I should also track a best volume. Oh, I forgot the typing here. Yeah, Python doesn't have types. I keep forgetting that. Best volume is equal to, let's instantiate this to, how do you do infinities again? You can do, float negative infinity, float negative infinity. Yeah. So then your current best volume would be equal to the max of the current best volume and your current volume, whichever one is better. Okay, now's the time to change up our pointers. So if num's left is less than num's right, then you increment num's left, or just a left pointer, because that's the side that's screwing us over, and else I just realized brackets might be, the parentheses might be a, oh, these brackets are a Java thing too, no. And then else, right, minus equals 1. And then you return your best volume. Yay. Submit this code. Uh-oh, nums. Oh, it's height. Yeah, wrong name. Let's go, we got it. Hey, we solved it. Cool. I remember there's one small sort of optimization you can do for this. Can we get a pointer again? I remember basically as long as the whichever height is the smallest, right? As long as that height is less than or equal to the current water height that you use to calculate the volume, you can keep incrementing it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, if the side that you're incrementing, while it's smaller than the current water height, then you can keep incrementing it. So the reason for that is, let's say you're over here, right? And this is the pointer that you're incrementing, which is true in this case. Let's say you're here and here. These are your two sides. You're like, okay, this side is screwing me over. I'm going to increment it to here. And you automatically see that this side is smaller than this side. So you can just skip this side because you're like, oh, this side is going to screw me over even more. So let's just don't even calculate the area or volume. I'll just skip it all the way to this side. Yeah, it's basically as soon as you can see a side is going to screw you over, skip it. That's basically the logic. Because remember, small sides drag you down. Yeah. Okay, so while the height of the left is less than or equal to the water height, well, if it's equal to the water height, that means it was the smaller side to begin with. And then while it's smaller than the smaller side that we use currently, left plus equals 1. Same over here. While the height of the right is less than or equal to water height, then right minus equals 1. Yeah. Oh, what's wrong here? Water height? Why is water height not O? Capital H. List index is out of range. Uh-oh. Oh, do I have to also do a while left less than right? Yeah, to make sure that the indices still make sense. We can't just increment all the way down to 0. Same for here. There we go, submit. Nice! I can't believe it's that much faster. Like, theoretically, it's still O of n time both ways without the optimization and with the optimization. I don't know, I guess we do slightly more operations. We do figure out the min water height. We do figure out the volume and do a max of the current volume, best volume, but it's kind of hard for me to believe that these three operations would give you like a difference of like being in the bottom 50 percentile and in the top 100 percentile, or like at least 98 percentile. Is Java just that slow? 3 commands will drag you down that much? It's crazy to think about it. What is this fire thing? One streak. Buy time travel. Buy time travel ticket now. What does that mean? Oh, interesting. So Leetcode is a store. What does earn Leak? How do you earn Leetcoin? 30-day check-in. Oh, look at that. I have 196 coin. I never even kept track of my coins. What can I even buy with this much coins? Travel back in time to finish one missing challenge. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking about entering a Leetcode contest soon. Like an actual ranked Leetcode contest where, you know, depending on how I can do, I can either gain ELO or lose ELO points. You know how in chess, there's an ELO ranking system? Like Magnus Carlsen is like ranked 2900 or something like that. 2000 and above is a good ELO ranking. Apparently Leetcode has something like that too. Every Saturday, there's one weekly contest and one bi-weekly contest. The contests look really difficult, by the way, so don't get your hopes up for me. My goal is to just solve one problem. Just one problem is enough in a contest. Yeah. The prizes are like a Leetcode backpack or something, water bottle, stuff like that. Well, the merch is so expensive. I only have 196. Yeah, let's check out the contest, yeah? Do I want to leave? Sure. Contest. Let's see. Yeah, there's a weekly contest tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. and a bi-weekly contest in a week. Should I register for this? Yeah, you know what? I'll just register for this. Register. Yeah, the rules are pretty interesting actually. Contestants ranked 1 to 3 will win a Leetcode backpack. Okay, this is pretty much next to impossible for me. I was looking at the ranking system of previous contests. Yeah, the rankings here. To even crack the top, I don't know, top 50. Yeah, to even crack the top 50 ranking, because like there's like coding geniuses all over the world, you have to be able to solve all 4 problems correctly. Oh wait, there's only 3 problems here. All right. But yeah, look at this, the top 25 people, heck, probably even the top 100 people solved all 3 problems correctly. And these 3 problems are supposed to be like pretty hard. Marisa says these coins kind of remind me of Anton, which is a school app where you can do the tasks your teacher gives you, then you gain these coins, and then you can use these coins to play games on Change Your Avatar. Or Change Your Avatar. Anton. Oh, I never knew about this. Oh wait, I don't have an account. Wait, what? So it's like Asana before school. Ooh, what kind of tasks does your teacher assign? Like homework assignments, projects? Maybe if I had this in elementary school, I would have done more of my assignments. Yeah, I want to enter one of these weekly contests. I just want to get one problem right. It's supposed to be really hard. But yeah, First place to third place will get a Leetcode backpack. 4th to 10th will win a water bottle. And then, alright, 69th place. 469 will win a Leetcode Big O notebook. Notebook's pretty good too. Hi Simu, welcome to the stream. I'm looking at the weekly contest for Leetcode. I'm thinking about joining one tomorrow. Oh wait, look, there is 4 problems. Why did I see only 3? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think to even crack the top 100 rating systems. Jishnu JP says hi. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. I remember my teacher used to give us tasks to help learn for tests. Was optional and I almost never did them. Oh, so it's not for like homework or projects required stuff. It's for like completely optional stuff. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's why maybe that's why some encouragement was needed for those tasks. Wait, let's go down this list. We're at 100th place right now. Everyone up till now is still solving all the problems. There's like hard problems in here too. 150th place, you still need to solve every single problem. Jesus. Simo says your live stream looks cozy. Oh, thank you. Hehehe. Yeah, I did select this background because I wanted to look chill and cozy. Dude, look how competitive these Leetcode contests are. Even to crack the top 300th place, you need to be able to solve all 4 problems correctly. Ooh. Ooh, this is so hard. Yeah, my goal tomorrow is to get 1 problem right, in case you're wondering. I don't have high hope. Oh, okay. So, at the 400th place, you're starting to get people who only miss 1 problem. Jishnu says let's start coding. Well, I just solved 3 sum. And then I solved the what's it called? Container with most water problem. Yeah. And then now I'm just looking at Leetcode contests. Simo says, me too, planning to do contests soon, but planning to complete Leetcode 150 before that. Oh. I haven't really done Leetcode 150 actually. I've only done the blind 75. Maybe I should complete that sometime too. Wait, let's read the rules of the contest. This is actually really interesting. The rules. Contest. Yeah. So you can either win a Leetcode backpack, Leetcode water bottle, or Leetcode Big O notebook. Okay, Leetcode Big O notebook is actually something we could possibly win because, well, top 500 places are basically no shot for me. But if we could crack 1024, 1337, or 2048, by sheer luck, we could get a notebook. Yeah. So apparently how you're ranked is, from what I've read on Reddit, is that you're compared to players or coders of your own ELO level or similar ELO level. And if you jump better than the average of people at your level, you get ELO points. And then if you do worse below average, you get docked ELO points or something. Leetcode 150 is an extension of Blind 75. I want to get some practice before I go into contests. Oh, that's smart. Jishnu says, how many Leetcode questions did you solve? Oh, I don't know. So, 188. Yeah. I only recently switched to Python, by the way, so I'm still really rusty on all the Python syntax. I've been doing it in Java. Yeah. But yeah, currently trying blind 75 with Python. And it's still a struggle. That's why I have low expectations for contests. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you get doc points for bad submissions too. You get doc 5 minutes, so yeah. Making bad submissions will make you lower on the leaderboards too. And then apparently they take 5 working days to rank everyone. Why did you switch to Python? Yeah, I've been kind of struggling whether to switch to Python or not. So at first I used Java because my job at that time used Java. It was the language that I used the most anyways in my work. And yeah, if I got good at Leetcode in Java, then it benefits me at work too. So it was a win-win. But then I switched jobs. My current job doesn't use Java at all. So it turns out it became that I was only Leetcoding in Java and I didn't use Java for anything else. My current job uses JavaScript and Python. So that was one motivation to switch. And also, I recently saw a Leetcode video where he was like, he apparently said that he used to use Java too, and then he switched to Python because Python was just, you can do more with a shorter amount of code, usually. Like, apparently there's a Leetcode problem called least something cache. Leetcode LRU cache? Yeah, LRU cache. Where it's possible to solve this with one line in Python, just because Python has some weird decorator or something. I've never tried that. And in Java, you would have to write like 100 lines of code or something. Yeah, allegedly. I never tried it myself. But yeah, the thing is, allegedly in Python, you can get a lot more done, or the same amount of work done in shorter lines of code. That's basically it. And my current job doesn't use Java. I still find it, like, I still struggle sometimes because I'm so used to Leetcode in Java. It's like, sometimes the Java syntax slips through my fingers on the keyboard and I find myself typing types for Python, or like using brackets instead of colons for if-else statements. So it's kind of hard for me still. I'm in a really weird transition state. I tried this once before actually, switching from Java to Python earlier this year. But then I got too busy and I just stopped and I lost all my progress. So hopefully this time I will not give up. Hopefully I'll actually convert myself fully to Python. Yeah. I want to read the rules of this. Apparently it's like really strict. Like you can't even use Google for syntax checking. Below actions are deemed as contest violation. Yeah, here. The use of code generation tools or any external assistance for solving problems is strictly prohibited. This includes, but is not limited to, actions such as inputting problem statements, test cases, or solution codes into external acceptance tools. Actually, wait, I'm not sure actually. I think I read somewhere that you're not allowed to use Google to look up syntax during contests. Is that true? Does anyone know? Because that would make it so hard for me right off the bat, because I'm still pretty new to Python Leetcoding. Anyone know if you can use Google for syntax lookup during contests? And it says here you can't use external assistance for solving problems. So no hard coding test cases, yeah. Because I'm not sure. I'm gonna copy the rules to ChatGPT and ask it. ChatGPT, my best friend. According to these Leetcode contest rules, can you use Google to look up syntax during the contest? Using Google to look up syntax during a contest is a gray area. Oh, you can. Can you? Using Google to search for solutions. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm probably safe then. Oh, I would definitely need Google to search up Python syntax. What does the internet say? Leetcode contest. Can you use Google to look up syntax? Oh, using Google to look up syntax is generally considered acceptable and is not typically classified as cheating. Okay. No, this is not contest related. Marisa says, I actually recently learned a bit of Python basics too to build myself a simple program to help myself in basic math. Didn't want to pay for any app, and it made me realize just how bad I am at math. Wait, that's so cool. Yo, you made an app yourself to help myself in basic math. Ooh, what does the app do? Is it like a terminal app? Really simple terminal app? I would be really impressed if you made a UI. Does it like randomly generate problems and the solutions? Oh, here. Is it okay to use the app of Google during contests? I can send on Discord. Ooh, send it. Don't cheat. Sometimes there are solutions available when you search on Google. If you start doing this, there's no end to it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna assume it's okay to look up syntax during the contest. Simo says, cool, I'm still using Java now because I learned it decently in college, contemplating whether to use Python or not. Oh, I used Java for the longest time for lead coding too. When I was job searching, I did all my interviews in Java too. You know, I don't know, maybe it's just the area I'm in, but there's like a weird advantage you have when interviewing Java in my area. Like, none of the interviewers actually really knew Java. So I could like, I once went into an interview where the interviewer was like, okay, you have to write the code on a whiteboard and there has to be 0 mistakes, no mistakes. If you have any mistake, it's considered wrong. And I was doing it in Java because it was my best language at the time. And then when I was done, he looked at the code I wrote and he was like, this is wrong. And then I got so scared. No, why is this wrong? And he's like, you forgot garbage collection. And then I went into like full panic mode. I was like, what? There's garbage collection in Java? What? Nobody ever told me this. What? And then it's like, oh, frick, I failed. And then he started. I kind of pushed back a little because, well, I was kind of already gaslit into thinking there was garbage collection in Java. Apparently there is, but nobody ever uses it, I think. And then he looked it up himself and he was like, oh wait, there's no garbage collection in Java. Never mind this, you're right. It's like, oh frick. In my current job over here, where I'm working, I also interviewed in Java. They don't even have... Well, yeah, it actually gave me an advantage because they made me write code in cursor. And they didn't even have a Java syntax extension installed in the cursor that they gave me. So it couldn't even underline like what syntax I did wrong or whatever. They only had like Python or JavaScript. Yeah, and the person interviewing me, I don't think he was too strong at Java either, so I don't think he could tell how bad my code was. There had to have been some mistakes there in my code, but yeah, no Java extension to catch me, and interviewer wasn't good enough at Java to catch me either. In another part of the interview, I remember I was writing Java on a whiteboard. Yeah, they tell you to whiteboard code a lot. And then the person interviewing was like, beautiful code. Like, really? Yeah, I don't think he knew Java. Simu says, I guess it's fine to search up things as long as you are not offloading your thinking to AI. Yeah, I hope that's the case. I hope Leetcode contests aren't like chess.com contests, like they ban you. Yeah, it's kind of a gray area, right? I think I was searching up this like several days ago too, and the answer I got was it's not okay to look up syntax during Leetcode contests, and then now I'm getting it's okay. ChatGPT is telling me it's a gray area. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'll look up syntax. I mean, I'm gonna be live streaming anyway, so if I cheat, it's easy to tell, and you'll have ample proof to ban me, you know? Yeah. I will live stream it, so if I do something like actually bad, it'll be easy to catch. Oh, it's 12:35 in my time zone. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day then. So today we did threesome and container with most water, yay. I'm gonna skip the binary stuff because I've never seen it during interviews, and I'm gonna move back to dynamic programming. Yeah. Exciting times ahead. And then tomorrow probably I'm gonna enter my first Leetcode contest. Marisa says, I think it's safer to not do it just in case it's not allowed. I can read the rules for you and summarize it if needed. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting conflicting information. I think it should be okay. You know what? Sure, you can read the rules too and let me know what the verdict is. You know what? I'll just send you the rules too. Yeah, if I'm doing the contest in Python, I'll definitely need to look up syntax because I'm still pretty new to Python. If I do it Java, maybe not. But I want to do it in Python. At least try to do it in Python at first. Okay, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. See you guys. Thanks, Marisa. Thanks, Simu, and everyone else who came. I appreciate. See you guys tomorrow, most likely. Yeah, unless something urgent happens or something. I'll be here tomorrow. Simu says, nice meeting you, see ya. Thank you. See ya. Goodbye, Marisa. Man, I like the new music so much. Oh, Marisa sent me her Python code too. I want to run this.